Yo, back at you on another one, man. Going strong, man. I know I've been absent for about a few days. No, I haven't posted anything. But today I have a very special video for y'all. This video, we're going to talk about why trusting God requires you to let go. You know, within this world we live in, right? You know, we got a lot of trauma, a lot of things that we've all been through. A lot of things that we've probably done that we just, we're not proud of, but we did it because we're human. A lot of things that, we've done that we've deemed as mistakes. A lot of intentions that we've maybe put out into the universe or maybe said to someone or etc., right? What I want you to know and what I want you to take from this video is God doesn't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Man is never going to be perfect. Man is never going to be perfect. Meaning you and me watching this video right now. We can be high esteemed. We can be righteous. We could be as clean as humanly possible. As we try to be. Because we live in an unrighteous world. We live in a very sinful world. Does this mean that you have to conduct yourself in that manner? Absolutely not. But what that does mean is you're just going to have to hold yourself to another standard. So say for instance, right? If you want to be an individual that's out clubbing, an individual that's out smoking, an individual that's out doing drugs, etc., I just want you to know that you have free will to do that. Am I influencing you to do that? Hell no. If I'm being quite frankly honest, I think that's the worst thing possible that you could do. But hear me out. The reason why I said you have free will to do this is because we're not prejudged on what we're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? The things we even might say at times. We're judged based off one thing and one thing only. Our actions. What energy are you putting out into the universe? Are you a good person going through a hard time? Are you feeling like you're in a tight place right now, mentally, physically, and or spiritually? Meaning you can't talk to any external force. You're not connected with any external force. You're not even connected with yourself to be able to lengthen that connection with the divine, to get those downloads. So what I'm basically saying in this video is you have to let go, bro. You have to let go first of the expectations that the world has placed on you. You have to let go of the indoctrination that we've all conceived growing up. You have to let go of the aspect of harboring old resentment, because old baggage is only keeping you smelling like shit. Literally. If you looked at someone that's overweight, if you looked at someone who is very negative, depressed, etc., no matter what they've been through, they're still holding on to something. So that's particularly, and most of the time, what you're seeing when you go around somebody and they're just like, yo, like, you just so negative, bro. Like, you just always on some other shit. Like, you just never positive. That's particularly the reason. I guarantee it, 9 times out of 10. That individual is conducting themselves a way that they want to. They're not just doing this shit just because. You choose to be a good person. And you also choose to be a fucked up person. Because just like there's apes and all of these different animals in the jungle, and just like there's smaller insects and all of those things in one specific area, there's individuals that play their role in individuals that go outside. If you notice, right? If you look at a food chain, if you look at everything, everything plays a specific role in nature. Everything plays a specific role, down to a monkey, down to a gorilla, down to a motherfucking snake, down to any and everything. All of these creatures play a specific role in nature. So you may be asking yourself, like, I'm not attractive, or at least I don't think I am. It's like I can't attract a girlfriend, or I'm just, for some reason, I stay sick. I'm not healthy. I can't get my finances in order. It's just like, what's going on, bro? Like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm here to tell you, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just not aligned spiritually. See, a lot of people look at spirituality as a pseudoscience thing. But when was the last time you looked in the mirror and was like, yo, like, what was the last thing I did good for somebody? Let alone for myself. When was the last time I took myself out and I ate at a healthy restaurant? Knowing we live in America and knowing what's going on. But let's say I went out and got me a salad. Or I went to the grocery store and I got some food to cook at the crib. I got some fruits, I got some vegetables, etc., right? And let's say that, I made me a smoothie. Because like I said, bro, like, it's not about taking these big ass steps and try to, like, you know how, like, you take a flight of stairs and instead of just going step by step, you just try to run up there. You try to run up a few steps at a time. Stop doing that shit. That's not how you are going to elevate and get past the competition that you may think you have, but you don't. You go slower because they're going faster thinking they're beating you. See, if I'm racing somebody, right, and the objective is to win the race, but they're not even mentally fucking with me, so I'm like, I'll let you win the race, but either way it go, aren't we still winning? If you get to the destination first, or I get to the destination first, or I get to the destination second, does it fucking matter? Because we both won. At the end of the day, whether the objective is to get rich, whether the objective is a better connection with ourselves, whether the better connection with God, a better connection with my wife, or whatever the case I got, whatever the fuck I got going on, right? Hypothetically speaking. If my objective is to win in whatever way I see possible, or whatever way I see fit, or whatever, right? It don't matter if I came in 100th place, 1,000,000th place. I still won. So this is what I'm trying to get you to understand, bro. Like, you gotta let go and let God sometimes. I know people say that, and they say that like so derogatory, and it's just like so out of there, and they don't even know what that term means, bro. Letting go and letting God is letting divine order into your life, bro. Everything has rules, morals, and principles. I know that they're trying to strip morality from earth, especially the United States. They're trying to have everybody run around like a degenerate, with like chickens with their head cut off. We already know what's going on. I'm not even about to get into that. But as I digress, when you align your life in a divine order, meaning when you wake up and you do certain things that work for your body will work like a well-oiled machine. For example, when you do things that go against your body, you'll be congested, have a lot of mucus build up, and you just won't be operating at 100%. So this goes exactly in the same category of what I was just speaking about. If you don't learn to love yourself, and I mean love yourself to the point where you don't crave a female, feminine, like, and like I love being around women. I love feminine energy. Don't get me wrong. I love women. Shout out to my women if y'all watching this video. But I need you to know that it's power in loving yourself rather than trying to be around someone else to fill the void that is within you. Because all that void is just a lack of internal love. That's all it is, bruh. That's all it is. And I'm speaking from experience, my G. So you have to love yourself enough to be able to be with those strong women so y'all can have a communion, so y'all can be a partnership rather than, oh, you with her for this or she with you for that. This is a lot of what I'm seeing nowadays because everybody doesn't know nobody knows who the fuck they are. So you can't possibly ask to be with someone and you don't know who you are. Yeah, we're all finding ourselves. We all figuring out this thing we call life. I find myself every day. But down to the point where I know my divine purpose. I know every day I wake up, XYZ is getting conducted. Non-negotiable. I'm taking my ass to that gym. I don't give a fuck if a nigga legs tired. I don't give a fuck if my arms tired. I don't give a fuck if I'm tired. I'm going to get my ass in the gym, and that's a non-negotiable. I'm going to eat a specific way so my body can run and so my mind can be as cognitively active as possible. It's a non-negotiable. Will I step outside that for anybody or anyone? No, I will not. Why? Because it's divine order. Like I said, everything works in a specific principle. This is why they have rules and regulations. And when you break those rules, you get punished. So you might be asking yourself, like, why am I receiving all this karmic debt? And why am I going through all of these things? What have you done these past 5 years, past year, past 6 months that you feel is positive? Have you been being very negative to people, being just being an overall asshole, just for no reason because you're hurting and hurt people? Because I want you to know that nobody is I don't feel sorry for you because we all go through shit every day. We all going through it every day. Everybody on earth is going through it every day. And trust me, a lot of people have it harder than you. So I hope this video allows you to look at yourself from a self-evaluation standpoint and know that you can be whoever the fuck you want to be, but why not be somebody you're proud of? When you look in that mirror, bro, man or woman, I want you to look at the most incredible individual, whether it's from a weight standpoint, whether it's from a mind standpoint, whether it's from a creative standpoint, whether it's from a love standpoint. No matter what standpoint you're looking at things from or what perspective you view things from in this current time, I need you to be on the highest level. I need you to be the smartest individual that's coming out of the house every day. Because you on point, you reading, you learning, you striving, whatever you're doing, right? I need you to be seeking something, whether that's love, positivity, whether that's knowledge, whether that's God, whatever the case may be. I need you to always be seeking and reaching for more. Because when you get complacent and when you place yourself on a pedestal and you sit down, that chair gets really comfortable. And what you do is you start seeing yourself just slowly fade away. Because you're going to just keep evolving per se, but really you're just dying by definition. So when it comes to that, I need you to continuously just keep going. I need you to continuously keep working out. Whether that be 100 push-ups a day, 100 squats a day, 50 sit-ups a day, a mile jog a day. Whether for my ladies, jump ropes, you know what I'm saying? You got the, you know what I'm saying? You got the, whatever it is, you got the little treadmills that you got in the crib, that you can put in the crib, little Jones. It's a lot of stuff you can put in the crib, but I'm just trying to give y'all an example. But like I said, moral of the story is universal law does govern all events. I've said this before, and it's shout out to Kevin Gates because he said this, and I actually did some research on it. But basically what that means is like I said, bro, everything works in a specific way. You put out positive energy, you're going to get that back. Whether that's in the form of an opportunity, in the form of people just greeting you, your energy just being a light, you just being a really good person, you just allowing yourself to real life be that individual that can be as prosperous as possible. You know, you're eating healthy, so you're more lighter. You're not as heavy physically. You know, you're not full of shit, so you probably don't, smell, and you probably are seeing yourself like physically just appeal more to the masses or even just to yourself. Pay attention to your actions. I'm gonna leave you with this. If you didn't take anything from what I said in this video, I just want you to take one thing. Pay attention to the way you see yourself and the way you see other people. Pay attention to how when you walk in a room, if the energy changes or not. Pay attention to how you speak to people, whether if it's just somebody on the street, whether if it's somebody in the grocery store. Pay attention to the energy you give off, because that says more than 1,000 words. Like I said, bro, it doesn't cost nothing to be positive. Like I said, we all are going through things. We're all hurting to some degree, but you have to try to heal. See, that is really where your revelation, and that's where your testimony comes from you trying to heal. So we all could be the villain and we all could be the monster, but what if you be the hero for your story? See, you don't got to save the world. That's not the objective. The objective is to save yourself and allow other people to follow the example that you are leading. This is why I said lead with energy. Don't lead with spoken words. Don't lead with, I said this, I said that. No. Lead with energy. When you lead with energy, you can't get led astray. I said this previously to my men. A lot of men out here getting led astray with these women, getting led astray in certain situations, getting led astray by individuals because they're leading too much with the talking. You're talking way too much. You're not even really thinking, if I'm being frankly honest. You're not using that divine intuition that we all have, especially women. But we all have an intuition to a degree. So let the energy, when somebody speaks to you, don't listen to what they're really saying. Listen to the vibe they give off. If they give off a negative energy off rip, if they just have a negative aura, if they just have nothing in them that's appealing, no light, no nothing, you should get as far away from that individual as possible. Why? Because the only thing that they can do at this current time, and this not even might make them a bad person, it's just their energy and their frequency is so low that it can do nothing but pull you down. If the room goes black right now, everything goes pitch black, and I can't see, I'm getting led astray because I can't see anything. So this is what I mean by being around positive influence, going to the gym, eating healthy, having a relationship with God, having a relationship with yourself, having a relationship with, I know a lot of individuals that watch me are a little bit older, having a good relationship with your children, being a positive influence for them, because you're a representation, bro. Like, you don't have to be a world leader for people to really view you as one of those generals, women included. You don't have to be, this independent, but no, you're already that in itself. Trust me, and especially your kids and your children, you don't understand how much children really look up to their parent because they're already placed on a pedestal as being a superhuman. Literally. Trust me. I'm telling you. I know. And I don't even have kids. But I just see it. Because like I said, energy. So let your energy be your currency. Know where to spend your currency at. Know how to preserve and save your currency. And know how to be the individual that is walking in their path. Like I said, if you know you got to go to the gym and somebody inviting you to the club or going to invite you to go drinks, what makes more sense? You poisoning yourself, getting drunk, getting a hangover, or you doing something that's going to make you further and put you further in a position that you want to be in life? What makes more sense? You getting money, you investing, Or you going to the strip club and throwing money in the air for no reason. Or you sprinted vigorously at the mall or some bullshit. What makes more sense? So this is what I'm saying, bro. I just need you to start using your brain. I need you to start thinking. We're not perfect. I'm human. I fuck up just like you. I fuck up. I'm telling you, I do. But what I'm telling you is when you fuck up, be aware of the fuck up. Because when you tap in and you're like, okay, maybe I should start micromanaging my money a little bit, start, writing down what I'm really spending so I can save more effectively. Okay, let me start focusing more on cutting these calories out, the bullshit food, the junk food, and replace that with some, maybe some nuts and maybe some avocados and some fruit and some vegetables and all that good shit. Let me put that in a smoothie or put that in a bowl and try to eat that maybe one or two times a day. And let me see if I could lose this 10 pounds. Okay, I'm focusing on women right now, but do I really, is my money right? Is my physique right? Am I really looking right when I step out? Do I feel like that nigga when I step out the house? Because if I don't, I really don't need to be worrying about women at all, if we're being honest. So, like I said, bro, stay focused, stay locked in, stay on your shit, and keep grinding, man. I'm out.